And hello, everybody out there on YouTube watching all these videos. Temierus here with the game Bloody Glimpse. About the only thing I know about it is that there's guns in it, there's demon monsters in it. The music was a bit more pleasant than I thought it'd be on the starting menu. And we're just going to go ahead and click on single player and take a bloody glimpse at Bloody Glimpse. You wake in the morning and see that all your squad is missing. You set out on the mission to find them. Oh, this is a very immersive game. That's what I do know it kept saying. It's very immersive. It's got like gargoyles in it or something. Alright. In the arena, there are random bits of fire. I might turn down my sensitivity a little bit because it's a little weird. By using outlined objects, press E to use. You can enter different locations to battle enemies. Is that what the fires are? Nope. I don't know what the point is of those fires. There's a hidden treasure.
I'm tired of this place.
Okay, Soldier 76.
Your end.
That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, I've already done that. So I figured everybody didn't want to watch that. Just making settings in a game. We've already done this. Where's the... Come on, let's do the game. Give me the game. Where's the game? Get over the wall. Come on. Where's the game? Man, this is going on for a very long time with really nothing happening. Why would I want to holster my gun? Wait a minute, there's a ladder.
Dark spirits guide my power.
Okay. Well, this guy sounds like he is a ton of fun at parties. So there should be like gargoyles around here or something, right? I can shoot them with my blaster, as it says up on top. Okay. There are these squares of lava, I guess. I don't think I can do anything with them. There's a little house up there. Let's go see if that's got something. A hidden treasure.
Critical hit.
Yay. There we go. Now let me take it. What is this guy smoking? He's gotta be on something. This is... I just can't even understand any of this dialogue. Let's start. It says we got targets 9. I'm beginning to doubt that. Oh, now I'm seeing that there's stuff on a mini. There's stuff way down there on the minimap. I'm not sure how this minimap wants to work. Yeah, I can't really understand how that's trying to work. We'll just run in this direction. I see 2 getting closer. Ha ha! We have found enemies, and we have gained an achievement. And we have gained another achievement. This one's red. I can't seem to see an ammo counter. Maybe it's behind the achievement pop-ups. Nope. Do we just have unlimited ammo? Maybe. So if we run in this direction, maybe we will find enemies? Oh, I just realized for that big explosion attack that guy did, we took a whole whopping 1 damage. I just have to see if we're long enough range to do that. And looks as we are. Cool. Well, that's good. Oh, it won't let me reload. Perhaps we've reached the... We're nearing the end
Winds,
of the ammo for this.
my call.
What is this guy even? He's just floating arms and a gun. This dialogue, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pure gold dialogue. Like that. That was spectacular. Ace. Top notch. And we'll get our blaster back out. Some very soothing oriental sounding music. I really did not expect that to be in here. I expect this is going to be like that Mass Forces game we played. Which is funny because this looks exactly like the gun model from there. Oh, he's screaming. That means there's enemies afoot, maybe. Maybe this way? This mini-map is very difficult to figure out. That's like half the game just trying to decipher that thing. Aha! Okay. So we killed some gargoyles. Because they're clearly responsible. These god rays were not that good. They're okay. They're not as good as like Devil in the Pines that we did. Oh, I found the map edge. There's a hole. There's a hole in the map edge. I must know. Ha ha! Going rogue. We have negative 102 health. Okay, he doesn't like falling off the edge of the map. Can we get up there at all? I don't think we can get up here. How does somebody live there? Like, you can't get up there. It's not that I can see. Unless there's some hardcore platforming. Okay, now I just have to know.
As was destiny.
His voice sounded different there. Okay. Let's go kill the gargoyles. That's what we came here to do. I think. Ooh, a hidden treasure. It's not really that hidden. Yeah, we picked up a thing. Getting raged. I realize I'm not screaming as much as I was in the Devil in the Pines video. A, because I'm trying to keep my composure a bit better. I realize the microphone did not like me doing that. And B, because, well, this isn't quite as entertaining as Devil in the Pines. Like, this game almost feels like an early access game, but I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm gonna have to double check that after I get done here, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Down there, I think. God, this map is impossible to use. Purple!
The eye will tell you.
That is just as easy. Alright. I thought these gargoyles would be a bit tougher. This is only on the medium difficulty. I figured for these we put on medium because that's typically what games are designed for. They're medium difficulties. That's where all the initial balancing is put.
Hear my call.
I don't really have to speak. This guy does it all for us. Like I said, he's got pure gold dialogue. That is pretty much the entire purpose to play this game is for the dialogue. I'm I'm not curious how long we can go running. I don't seem to have stamina meters. Well, the enemies are probably not that way since that's the edge of the map. It'd be cheating if they were. How do you use this map in the corner? I really don't know. Oh, come on, where are the gargoyles? Like, I don't even know if there's something else that happens after we start killing these gargoyles, or if that's just what it is, just infinitely shooting these cheaply recolored gargoyles. Okay, so they moved on the map, so to speak. Is that good? Oh, I see a green one, so it must be.
We shall take the world for our cause.
Long range kill. Okay. Only gave us more ammo. I just wonder if it just gave us a second version. So you have no idea how much ammunition you have, so there's that. It's going for that hardcore survival stuff. It's like the sun can't decide if it wants to set or not. Now, let's take a moment, breathe in all this immersive atmosphere.
My fury.
And then let's go have them feel some fury. Oh, it's a med kit. I overhealed. Oh, it's raindrops. Oh, we can't overheal past 200. So there is a limit. What the heck is that? God mode activated. What do I need God mode activated for? Move time mode active? What? What does that mean? Yeah, I don't feel any different about that. So I'm assuming with God mode, that means I can just start doing this. Uh-oh. Apparently God mode does not do what I thought it did.
Serious.
That or deactivates, so it said that move time mode got deactivated. I still have no idea what it does. There's that purple one. Now you may notice I'm being careful with my shots because it's hard for me to break that habit. I mean, I sometimes even do it whenever I try to play Overwatch, because that still comes up occasionally. And that is not a game where that makes any lick of difference. In fact, it actually seems to hurt you to want to go for ammo conservation. Okay, so we killed those gargoyles. I need to think of things to say to fill the void of silence as we try to find enemies. Was that ammo? I think it might have been ammo. Well, it wasn't ammo for that. Oh, there's a purple one. So let's see here. New and exciting things with me. On the 40k front, we started an escalation league.
So is this.
Just here yesterday. Whipped out my Tyrannids again. Which is kind of funny because when I first started getting them was for an escalation league during 7th edition. I think 7th came out when we did that. Might have been towards the end of 6th. But that's basically how I ended up getting a Tyrannid army. So it just feels kind of fun to have to pull them out again for another escalation league.
For our cause.
Whatever our cause is. I don't know what our cause is. I don't know what we're fighting for or anything like that. Yeah, we started at 500 points, which is a bit difficult for my bugs because, as I stated before, I play the Nidzilla approach. And by that, I might sound a little snooty here, but I do true Nidzilla, meaning outside of Spore Mines, I don't own anything smaller than a warrior. So literally everything I own for them is kind of big. I don't have any of the swarms of the little grippies.
Burns within.
What he said. So yeah, 500 points was kind of difficult. But having 3 Biovores and 3 Hive Guards seemed to do pretty alright. Until they fell out of Synapse range. Because unfortunately, one big complaint I have with 8th is there are effects that say that certain abilities and things can only target the closest enemy to you, which is fine. Okay, it makes sense. But like when that happens on your on your instinctive behaviors, when you're a shooty unit and you're not in Synapse, you now have to shoot the closest target to you. Now that closest target is somebody who's in combat with your forward guys. So now they don't get to shoot because it leaves no room for interpretation of being able to ignore things you cannot legally affect. Super jump. Whoa! Whoa! That makes a difference! It's kind of like the character effect, where the character has to be the closest model to you to be able to shoot at him. Now, if somebody's on one side of the table 22 inches away from you, and they're in combat, and the only other thing on the board that you can shoot at is a character, but he's 22 and a half inches away from you, you just don't get to shoot. Which is quite unfortunate. That's how you throw a grenade? Well, that was, like, not at all effective. As we throw a shiny rock at them. Oh, ran out of ammo, but at a perfect time. It is ammo pickups. Cool. So maybe this has more ammo in it. We'll use it for a little bit. Actually, you know what? Because I feel not at all threatened. Bust out the knife. I'm probably gonna wind up regretting this decision. Apparently not, though. Oh, he's going blood frenzy. Going all blood for the blood god here. Yeah!
Burns within.
All right. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. I mean, it's not like it's particularly entertaining, but I don't really have anything better to do with my evening. At least at the moment. I also just want to know if something actually happens after you fight the gargoyles a bunch, or if it's just endlessly fighting these crappy gargoyles. Apparently a wave showed up and then we just completed it. So, that's nice. Oh, no, I see. It says targets 1. Just when it gave all that experience on the bottom, that seemed to happen after we killed enemies. There's only 1. I'm hoping that means it's like a boss monster. And then we'll be able to see new content, maybe? At least see what happens after we beat this wave. Now, I mean, food for thought here. This is like $3, I think it was. I think it's $3. I have a 5. It's not super expensive. So, I don't know. Maybe it could be enjoyed. Another one of these. Is this all we can get out of those boxes? I'd like to see a bit more variety of stuff. Oh yeah, that's a boss monster. So we're gonna shoot at it. Nope, that has no ammo in it. That was anticlimactic. The biome is clean. Oh, I was bumping into ammo. Okay, we got a badge. Whatever that means. Yay? I guess? Stats. What do those stats... I don't know what any of that means. The creatures you found make you think you will not find anybody alive. Why? They went down real easy. Welcome, this is the arena. This is where I just was. Oh, god damn it.
No one can escape the bringer of death.
Yeah, that's basically what he was. Okay, so we have ammo in that again. Equip yourself with weapons of your choice. What weapons of my choice? The only other weapon that's here is the knife that I already have. Where do you see other weapons I could choose? These are the only 3 weapons I've seen in this entire game. And I still don't know what these fire pits are about.
My blade is ready.
He said blade is ready, let's go knife then. I don't know if there's going to be anything different here at all. I kind of hope there is.
Target.
Hey, it's the flamethrower from Masked Forces. Masked Heroes. Mask whatever you were.
You are no match for me.
Oh, that replaced her knife. Whatever.
What is this place?
It's a forest. It doesn't stop. A mutant. He went T-pose for a second there before he died. So that's fun, I guess. Oh, it doesn't operate by making a continuous beam of fire. It makes tiny little shots in a very rapid succession. That's slightly amusing to me. I feel I'm trying to put a lot more effort into actually playing this game than is anywhere even near required to do so. Oh, well, it's only good for like 1 jump. Yeah, the super jump was not a great idea with the flamer because we just jumped above and too far away. I mean, we got a new enemy, quote unquote. Yeah, what he said.
Only I will tell you when to die.
I mean, I want more of this guy, in all honesty. I want him in other games. Because that's funny. That's pretty much the only entertainment I'm getting out of any of this is this guy going crazy. These magma pillars, do those mean anything? I don't know. Your story has not gripped me. It has not immersed me. It also doesn't help when I can identify these assets from other games. Now granted, this game launched without the same what I kept seeing a bunch in these Unity games where right when you first launch the game you get a little pop-up to do controls and some settings and then the game would start. This didn't have this. This had an actual
now these possessions
starting screen. So it's got that going for it. So I definitely feel like it's had more The words are difficult. It has had more thought and effort put into it than some of the other pre-bought asset-laden games I have seen. I will say, though, having been to a university presentation for a game before, I designed the joystick for my brother there, who was supposed to be making the plug-and-play system. This seems about the level that you would get as like a school project game, with maybe a bit more carried on with it. Like, they made it as a project and decided, this is kind of fun. Like, maybe they didn't completely finish it, but they had it enough to get the grade and turn it in and all that, and decide, let's kind of get it to a state we can consider done. Oh, there's a red one. He still explodes with the pseudo fire. More super speed. Does he explode when he dies? I mean, it's interesting to drop cheats as you kill the enemies here. I'll give it that.
These souls belong to me.
This guy is intense. More super speed. I'm the Flash. I run fast enough, I'll go back in time and screw up the entire universe, like always. Why am I still playing this? I really don't know why I'm still playing this. There's absolutely no reason to keep doing this. Look, a crate. This is why I was still playing it. We at least have to see this.
Is at hand. I will not back down.
Well, yeah, because we got a freaking chainsaw now. We got a chainsaw now, son. The chainsaw is not working out as awesome as I anticipated. Yeah, that went over a lot better in my head. I'll get him. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty heads. Oh, I just realized I felt like I was taking crap tons of damage, but I really wasn't. If you look up there, our health is still quite high. So yeah, you know what? Screw it. I think it's because any damage they do to you, regardless of what it is just 1 point of damage. So I can take a metric shite ton of hits. I don't know why I decided to go with shite. It just felt right. Tasty rock. I don't know what happened to our rock. Alright, let's thin out this herd a little bit. Jesus, go. Colors of the enemies are not good. I do like how these mutant enemies, as it's labeled, they still go default T-pose right before they die. Hell, they kind of go default T-pose just trying to attack. No, you rocketed my cheat item away. There's such delay in the chainsaw hitting them.
Trying my patience.
Indeed. How long have I been playing this? land right on that green asshole.
I'm tired of this place.
Yeah, I'm actually quite tired of this place. I thought the damage reloaded. The chainsaw is not very fun. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like this whole thing is all that fun either. No, I'm done. No more. I'm calling it quit for real. No more. That's Bloody Glimpse. That's the name of the game, Bloody Glimpse. Like I said, not the most awful thing out there, but I mean, it's really not like it's the greatest thing out there either.